Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign we'll be doing next that needs the next reading the most at this time. Okay, we've got Leo. Welcome back, Leo people and placements. Let's dive in. I'm going to start you guys off with a powerful oracle message, I think. We do have the moon in Virgo today, so that could be relevant for you. We have the sun in Capricorn now. It's a bit more of a challenging day just because I believe the moon is squaring off with Saturn, right? Saturn's in Pisces, opposing the, sorry, not squaring, opposing the moon in Virgo. And then we also have some squares with Jupiter and Gemini, I believe. So, but if we do know these things, the bigger scope, then we can kind of channel our energy in the most effective way for our Leo people and placements. Wow, that is so funny. I talked about this. Beautiful. I'm being really called to that big bird in the window. There's some like huge predatory bird here, which could be you or somebody else, right? So maybe you're the one ascending into your more power, which I think this would be a representation for you just because this card is about boundaries. Peppers, those who can't handle your heat as you serve it should maybe get out of the kitchen, right? So we all need to understand our shadow side and lean on that. We can't always be love and light, especially if there's people around us. We have banishing here, right? So cleansing, clearing. We do have the moon falling still off that full moon before. Sorry, yeah, I think the new moon is in Capricorn. Yeah. So we're still in that waning cycle before the next new moon. So we're shedding things, cleansing things. Be fierce about the ways in which you protect yourself. Allies await. So as you clear out those who are not meant for your life, you call in those who are supporters, who respect your boundaries. These are spirits as well. We see the moths over here too. Moths can represent spirits as well. Spirits aligning the right people into your life. We do have a lot of shifts coming in 2025, right? So we're just getting ready for all those big changes. Let's see for our Leos. I'm gonna pull from this. Thank you. You could also just be eating spicy foods, or that could be really good for this holiday season, right? Tell us more for Leo people and placements. Yeah, it's like coming away from somebody controlling or toxic or somebody that could have been trying to utilize you or slowing down your momentum or energy. This could be like an emotional manipulator and water sign specifically. Um, or somebody that it's giving like cycle of abuse, right? Where it's like I abuse you, then I say sorry, and you let me do it again and again. But I think you're realizing you're just detaching from this, honestly, which allows you to move forward. I would say, yeah, you're not holding on to this. Okay, tell us more. Leo's messages for Leo, people and placements, most important vital messages. Thank you. Yeah, this could be someone in your family, a mother figure. It could also be a Cancer. It could be somebody that's just operating in a very low vibe way. A lot of water energy here, right? So, anything else for Leos? This could be somebody with a big mouth as well. Anything else for Leos? Like they always got something to say. I feel like they kind of want you to be sad so that they can take something from you or other. Like especially like let's say like it's giving like what's that saying that the boss says like I make a dollar. No, I make a dime. My boss makes a dollar. That's why I do something on company time type vibe. So this could be sorry, I just love that little thing. Calling in good energy here. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting strong Cancer energy here, no offense. I think your communication, you're going to be leaning more into communication, into focusing on the bag as well. Um, tell us, let's get you actually most important actions for our Leo people and placements. Most important action steps for Leo's energy, Leo's people and placements. I feel like it's letting go of something. Um, New approaches to old problems, new events and possibilities, enthusiasm for life and acceptance. Yeah, King of Swords. This is a very protective king. Like he doesn't play no shit, right? Like Gator don't take no. That's from the other guys, the movie. Search that up if you need to. But yeah, you're coming into your authenticity. You're ending cycles that weren't serving you. Success lies ahead if you keep to the path. Glory. Why did I want to say glory? That's a weird name. Glory, gain, satisfaction, radiance, positivity, strength, and vitality. Yeah, it's like somebody didn't want you to feel this vitality. Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. Let's continue. I want to grab some deeper messages for our Leos, Leo people and placements. What do we have? The Judge. Maybe this was a judgy person. The Storm. I think we'll read the Storm here. Hmm. The chaos, the whirlwind, the disorder. Interesting. Possessing energy. Maybe somebody who's trying to bring this to you. Possessing an energy, much like the Tarot's Tower card. Yeah, this could be somebody who's bringing instability. Okay, this could be a Scorpio. Could be a Scorpio or Cancer. You know, Scorpios on the negative side sometimes can be very, vindictive, revengeful, things like that. You know, strategic, stubborn, because it's a fixed sign, right? Power. It's all about trauma. You know, things like that. But there's also good significations to Scorpio. It's like someone's watching you, like they're side eyeing you, or they're watching you. Maybe they're grasping at something. That you could like really benefit maybe from like spiritual protection. But let's see. The storm undoes all that is. Everything that was solid, known, and relied upon is stripped away by the winds of fate. The ground becomes the sky, and the sky becomes the center, the microcosm, the macrocosm, right? And then the center disappears. The storm is a great equalizer, no matter how far we've come on the path, no matter our age, wealth, or wisdom. But Scorpio can also rule wealth, because as we, death itself actually leads us into more wealth in life because we have greater strategy, greater refinement, greater thinking, right? So, um, no matter how far we've come on the path, no matter our age, wealth, or wisdom, we can't hide from its savage winds. Their disturbing howls stir anxiety and make it impossible to see and think straight. So this could be, like I was saying, a big mouth here, somebody talking to you, or be careful of the projections from others, right? You must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter and a reliable friend. Interesting. So this could be about advising not entering any conflicts as well with like family members because you're already winning. You're already coming out of something toxic here, and these people are just trying to bring you into a drama or something like that. What I'm seeing is in my head is like trying to find. You know when you play those shooter games and like somebody you get a clear shot. They want a clear shot, right? So um, you must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter and reliable friend. When all else fails, go within. There for a moment you settle in the eye of the storm. I'm seeing like an FPS shooter game. I don't know why that's so weird. It's probably all these bullets. When light, meaningful obliteration and annihilation. When dark, meaningless disorder or dysfunction. Go deeper. The tornado scene in The Wizard of Oz. Rilke's The Man Watching. Wow. The storm lays bare the truth that there are forces larger than you. This understanding is a relief, but also a predicament of power that requires your surrender, right? We still have Mars in retrograde in Leo, right? A lot is still in retrograde energy. A lot will be moving forward more solidly in June of next year, but definitely after January. The storm's intention is to rebalance your equilibrium. So this could be something about like maybe if there's been some imbalance here, something that's been harming you because of the imbalance, it seems like you could be gaining better solidity going forward. It is a result of precarious conditions, not the cause of them. But regardless, a lot of us are feeling these changes. There's a lot of planets about to shift signs as we end, Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, and then Pluto just entered Aquarius for the next 20 years. Big changes are afoot, setting us up for a new trajectory. But let's see, Leos, messages for Leos. It's all about your choices here. You're moving towards your north node, and I think people can notice that the north node is something that has good karma associated with, right? Yeah, trust divine timing right here on the bottom. It's like if people were used to playing on your blindness, your lack of security, or something like that, I feel like that's coming to an end. But let's grab you advice. Most important vital advice for our Leos. Leo's most important vital advice. You can have Scorpio placements, of course. Act as if. Interesting. So those inner vibrations in this time of shift and change can realign a new reality for you. Definitely, if you're planning on moving or anything like that, or creating anything creative right now is really potent. A great time to do vision boards. But let's see. Act as if. I was 14. Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for the changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Good, because that comes in handy. That's so funny they mentioned that because I had a reaction today on my skin to a soap that I usually don't have a reaction to. And there are some, Virgo energies about health. We have the moon in Virgo today, opposing Saturn, right? Can be fears, can be Saturn in Pisces, the subconscious, something invisible to us, right? So water. Feeling sensitive, good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. hmm This is really, it's giving like, when you move a chicken's head and the head stays steady when you move the chicken? It's giving that vibe. This could be in your connections as well, especially family or communicating with them or communicating about your emotions. Like, especially if you're part of, like, if you're used to connections where you don't get deep with people or you don't know how to communicate your emotions or protect your inner emotional foundation, that should be changing. There's some kind of growth here, some kind of, I feel like, beautiful thing coming for you. But let's see. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, chameleon spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land. Adapting is necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. So this can be about power dynamics as well. Maybe you're contemplating moving, literally, a house. You've got like two houses, or you're like in between, like this in between stage, right? So Leo's most important messages, vital messages for our Leo people and placements. Unval, the spirit or demon, could be relevant here. You can look that up on YouTube. This person is your destiny came out. So this could be a new relationship. People could see this, maybe they're threatened by this. Um, Very interesting. Marina and the Diamonds. So maybe there's a Sagittarius here, or there's some kind of energy with listening to that band singer's music. This person could like the color pink, perhaps. Yeah, someone wanted to slow you down. They could have been doing this with anger or something. Put your love into your success and manifesting. Okay. You know what? I feel really drawn to a Kali card for you guys. All right, Leos. Welcome. Leos, most important vital advice for Leo energy. Moksha. Moksha, I believe, is about spiritual understanding. Like every nakshatra is associated with like dharma or moksha or whatever. But I think this is about enlightenment, some kind of grace coming in. And I was seeing that kind of beauty coming in. It's like getting used to, it's giving the vibe of like, oh, I've stumbled upon a field of flowers, right? So it's like some kind of clarity, some kind of breath of fresh air here. Let's see, 39. Yeah, this could be financially, this could be self-esteem wise. Her passionate desire for your liberation, which could mean something was holding you back, that devil there, right? Liberation, freedom, is unflagging. So going beyond your fears, especially in family matters or emotional matters. And so your relief shall come swiftly. She is speaking to you from within. She is the voice of reassurance. Can you hear her? Trust her. Soon you will see things in a better light. You are going to be liberated from the struggle you are currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward as obstacles disappear. Do not turn away, for you are destined to overcome all opposition, bringing your sacred path to fruition. Many mystics report dark nights of the soul, a struggle with negativity, suffering, and pain of various kinds that lasts for a long time. They are not failing on their spiritual path. They are at an advanced level. They are willing to engage with their struggles because of their great love for the truth, the light, and the divine in whatever form resonates for their hearts. Nothing can make them turn away from this great love. Higher love is the power that fuels moksha. It fuels the release from suffering. It is spiritual juice that keeps the inner work. You could have nakshatras that are ruled by moksha in your birth chart. And you can always search that up on AstroSeek's website. Go on Google, AstroSeek's sidereal Vedic birth chart. Use the whole sign house system and scroll to the bottom, and you can see all placements for your planets and see if you have any ruled by moksha. But anyways, it fuels the release from suffering. It is a spiritual juice to keep doing the inner work, to seek the path through and refuse to give up, even if we're still figuring out what our persistence is going to look like today. Interesting. The Moksha of Kali teaches us that our suffering is no source for shame, but rather a badge of spiritual honor for acknowledging we are deep on the soul's healing pathway. However, that doesn't mean the more we suffer, the more spiritual we become, and the more spiritual we become, the more we have to suffer. It means our capacity to process our suffering increases, and that increase we experience more sunshine through the cloud moments of peace, liberation, and higher understanding. Rather than a way of life, periods of suffering become like toxins on the body, mind, souls needs to process and release, perhaps akin to digesting a meal, but on a multi-level scale. The oracle brings message of relief and realization. There is much you will accomplish through your own efforts, and much more that can be accomplished if you include regular prayers for assistance from the divine as a part of your lifestyle. So the voice, right? The voice creates reality, thought, the ancient God that created the universe, the words, sounds, frequencies, harmonies. So this is all about what you think and what you speak. If you have been working hard on an issue and wondering if it will ever give way to an improved set of circumstances, this oracle indicates that yes, a time of freedom from this difficulty is on the way. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. This has been quite a nice reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. You can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. You can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link. Best of luck.